Hey guys, it's Melanie. So today we are doing a shop my stash / what is in my daily makeup drawer. So this is a system that I've used for a number of years. Those of you who've been with me for a while know all about this, but if you are new to my channel, I will take makeup from my Alex 9 drawer and move it over to my little desk area here where I get ready. I use the top two drawers of this Alex 5 drawer to essentially just put a select few number of products to be able to pull from for about 3.5 weeks at a time. It just makes getting ready a lot faster and a lot easier for me in the morning because I don't have to dig through all of my makeup. It just is kind of a great way to also give some love to maybe some products that I haven't used in a while, and that is kind of what I tried to focus on a little bit with this particular Shop My Stash. There are times where I will actually take you through the drawers and pull things out. Today, in an effort to be a little bit more concise, I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I have chosen already. So let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and start with the eyeshadow palettes in the second drawer here. So the first one that I pulled out is my Modern Renaissance eyeshadow palette from Anastasia. This is obviously a really beautiful palette. I haven't used it in a while, and I'm trying to change it up a little bit. You guys know that I've had a thing for Vizzy Art shadows for quite a while. There are still two in here, but I tried to mix it up a little bit. The second one that I haven't used in a while is my Lorac Pro. This is the original here. So I thought this might be kind of a fun one to pull out and use since I haven't used it in a while. I do have my Bridal Satin from Vizzy Art here. This is rather new to my collection, so I decided to go ahead and keep it out so that I could play with it just a little bit more. Over the last week, I've been playing with the new Koi eyeshadow palette, and I really am enjoying that one, but I feel like it is more spring appropriate, so I decided to put that one away for the next couple months, but it will definitely come back out again. I have two Smashbox eyeshadow palettes here. The first one is, what's this one called? This is just the Cover Shop Matte Eye Palette. Okay, so this is just a matte eyeshadow palette. That's what that one looks like there. These are really nice, by the way. If you've never tried these, they're wonderful. And then this one is this one Punked? What is this one? Sultry. This is the Sultry Eye Palette. There we go. So this one's very pretty as well. Lots of good neutrals, slightly cooler tones, which is what I tend to prefer. And then, of course, I'm keeping this in here. I can't put this away. It's the Vizzy Art Grand Pro 1. This has been a staple for me ever since I picked it up. And it's just, I can't put it away. So it's just gonna live in here, which is a good place for it. All right, this top drawer is where the rest of everything else is. So I'm gonna kind of adjust the camera here a little bit. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the complexion container here. By the way, these are just random cardboard containers that I had left over from a PR package, I think. And then these plastic white ones back here were from the Target dollar spot, I want to say. Anyway, I'm going to be finishing up probably within the next week or so this. Wow, this went fast. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. Yeah, I'm actually having trouble getting at this powder at this point, but I'm going to continue to use it until it is mostly gone. So it's a great powder. That's kind of the bad thing about it, is it's fantastic, but it just goes so fast. I also have the Milk Makeup Setting Powder out. This is great for when my skin is just a little bit drier. This is a wonderful powder, by the way. I do have two of my Laura Geller Balance and Brightens. I like to mix the Fair and the Porcelain together. That sort of gives me like a much better color fit. The light is just far too light. And then I also have another setting powder in here. I have the Hourglass. This is just a mini of their Veil translucent setting powder. I love this powder as well. It's gorgeous. All right, over here. Sorry, my floor is really creaky. Over here we have just a ton of lip products. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I do have the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk still in here. I have the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss Capuaçu Lip Butter. I have 2 of these lip stylos from Hourglass. These are wonderful. I have Nude number 6 in Futurist. I've got quite a few glosses in here. So NARS Chelsea Girls, Pink Champagne from Buxom, Sugar from Bare Minerals, Blushing Margarita from Buxom. I have a Lorac gloss in here. Sugar from Buxom. There's just a lot of different glosses in here. Not a ton of lipsticks this go around. I would say I went a little gloss heavy, but lots of good things. This is a really nice lip balm, by the way. This is from Emile, I believe it's Emile, possibly Emily Corden. I don't know how to actually say it. But this is her number 1 Lisa. This is a Rose Champagne shade. These are really nice, you guys, but they are crazy, crazy expensive. So I wouldn't say run out and get these. They are a really beautiful lip balm and I love them, but yeah, they're very expensive. So something to keep in mind. I have all sorts of blushes. And then my contour powder of choice right now, which is the Kevin Aquan in the shade Medium. This is his sculpting powder. Fabulous, perfect color match for me. I have the Hourglass blush in Dim Infusion, which is gorgeous. I normally wear this mostly in the summertime, but I was just kind of craving it, so I pulled it out. I have Aura from Lorac. I have my diffused light powder from Hourglass. This is one of their ambient lighting powders. I have this Metal Glam highlighting powder. You guys know I'm not a huge highlighter. I'm trying to decide whether I want to declutter this or not, so I pulled it out to be able to use it a few times, and we'll see how I feel at the end of this particular Shop My Stash when I'm ready to switch things out, if I'm going to go ahead and keep it or pass it along. This is a brand new blush from Buxom. This is their Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush. This is the shade Dolly. Sorry, it's a really cloudy, rainy day, so it's a little bit darker than here than I would prefer. Also, just a blush from Becca. What do I have here? The Mineral Blush in Flower Child, which, oh gosh, is this discontinued now? This is just a mini here, but that's a really pretty color. I'd be sad if they did away with that. And then I have the Marc Jacobs. This one is called the Air Blush in Flesh and Fantasy, which is my favorite out of the range. Oh, there's a better representation of it right there. Really nice. Love that one. I do have some single eyeshadows that I pulled out, and they are in this little container back here. So I've got several of these Sephora. These were the Outrageous Prisma Chrome. So there's 3 of those in there. I have a couple of Laura Geller duos. One is Fig and Candy. The other is Amethyst and Unearthed. So there's those. I also have Wet n Wild Nutty, which is always a great one. I do have a couple of liquid shadows in here, 2 from Wander Beauty. These were limited edition, I believe, and I think they might have done away with these, but they're really good. So love those. And then also a Stila Shimmer and Glow in the shade Kitten, which is absolutely gorgeous. So I have those back there to play with. This is brow powder, my beloved Tarte Amazonian Clay Volumizing Brow Powder in the shade Gray. The CoverGirl Lash Bloom. Stila Huge Lash Extreme Mascara, Huge Extreme Lash Mascara, I think it's called. The Buxom Mascara, which is really nice. And then this is an Anastasia Granite Brow Duo that I actually use as eyeliner. Works really great for eyeliner. Didn't work great for my brows. And then this usually never changes. Paula's Choice Resist Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense. I have the Viseart Seamless Eye Primer as well as my Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And then my beloved Color Science Total Eye SPF 35. These are all staples for me every single day, so these products don't typically change out. But that is everything that I have for this Shop My Stash. So I'm excited to use these products. This palette right here, by the way, I don't think I opened this. This is a Tarte blush palette. This is another thing that I'm trying to decide whether I want to keep in my collection or declutter. So I need to use it for a bit and make a decision on it. I do have nieces that love getting makeup from me, so I'm sure this one would be greatly appreciated. It's pretty gently used at this point. I want to say that I really haven't used this very much, so I need to give it a fair shake. I can't remember if I bought this last year or the year before, but whatever the case is, I need to either use this or pass it along if I'm not enjoying it. So anyway, I did pull that out to be able to make a decision on, and that's it. That is everything that is in this Shop My Stash. So I'm going to close that drawer. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.